We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a
It's Adam Prince Jr. Hamed.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Surrey, England, and the famed boxing family.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good match. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. You don't want to trade shots. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hamed in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Come on, let him back. Don't worry about it. You've been coasting for this entire fight. Not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round back. Take away, start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Back on the job. That was a god-awful.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Stamina is off the charts. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hamed in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. He missed with that jab. Swing and a miss with that jab. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Need to be Hamed now. Oh no, is he gonna go down? It appears he's out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you, one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And Hamed just got rocked. Let's talk about Hamed in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round. Just breathe and relax. Breathe and relax.
And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice counter. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'd do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. What a very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hamed in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Box them back together. There you go, but get back out there and win the round. Don't worry about our round. Jab back. Just boxing, be smart, get your shots up. Don't give them anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right? Only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. Get out there and switch up. Get this boxing back together. You're letting him back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there.
Let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and
go again. Come on.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
You'd like to see more jabs. He threw the hook, didn't land. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. His stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hamed in that last round. What would you tell this guy he's got to do something different?
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Forget about the round. It's about to come on. Do you want to win this fight? Right, let's get out there. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe when you...
And get back up.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter shot lands. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is, has he punched himself out? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. So much firepower here.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The straight right just misses. Oh, Hamed! Now in serious trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make...
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And HAMED has been dazed. Let's talk about HAMED in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Switch on. Get your butts back together.
Out there, let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
All right, there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it...
And get behind the basics. Get your jab back. Get your rhythm back.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out.
You've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident.
Stepping around. I need you to go back.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Get
Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him...
And there's the bell to start the round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
That hook was off target. A lot of effort being exerted here. A very competitive round here so far. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
The straight right just misses. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about HAMED in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your butts back together.
Big breathe. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Yet, you got to go back out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. I need to go back out there, and you need to win this round. Get your mind back.
Need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Get your shots up. Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win.
Out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Now it's
Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you.
in the first minute. Stick him on the end of a jab.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Switch on. Get your boxing back.
Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, beat.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Oh, Adam, Hamed now. This is not where he wants to be. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You never know with these scorecards. That will go down as a majority decision victory.
Shows how much we know. We didn't have it like that. We thought it was a one-sided fight. But you know what? Spot on.